Well, after last episode and being so rudely interrupted...
Megan smells. I ended it as a joke because she said to believe in our strength to end the video, and I figured she would hit me, so I had to be brave.
I hate you.
Love you too, babe. I have to... One sec. I have to throw away my popsicle sticks. One sec.
Goodbye, Jesse.
Bye.
I will miss you. We got to go to the swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon, and then get beat in the face by a skullkid.
Damn it, I forgot to put this wrapper in the trash.
God, what? You keep littering and stuff? With your... Can I kill this dog? Does it like chicken? Will other dogs just appear and start killing them?
Actually, since you mentioned killing dogs, and I see that dog, one time when I was like in the 4th grade, since we're in Las Vegas, I was walking around in the desert with a couple friends, and we found a dead dog. Wait, is this story appropriate?
Yeah.
We smashed its head open with a rainbow. There were a lot of maggots. I'll censor that later.
I don't know.
The point is, Megan heard it. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do there, just... What? Oh, she forgot the timer.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to do right now. Well, I do know what I'm supposed to do.
Swamp. Just slap him.
There's stuff that I want to do, and...
In town?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because... Oh.
Why did I... I hate your controller, just so you know.
What? It's the same as N64 would work. The B is to the up left of A, and you just pressed A anyway because you're stupid.
I pressed 3. 3 is not A.
3 is B on the Xbox.
That might be my problem.
Or A on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I hooked my controllers up to Super Nintendo.
They did for Xbox. Because we were playing Super Nintendo, I had to tell you based on the Xbox controls.
Yeah.
Like, press B instead of
What does
A.
it do at Xbox? I don't know.
Why
can't I hit anything?
Because... Oh, that's actually very nice.
I'm leaving. I don't like this place anymore. Get on my face.
I will punch you in your sexy little wiener.
I have stuff to do at the mountains, and it's none of your business.
I'll have to do it later, though.
Yeah. Later in the future, in the past.
I don't like the intro to this song, but I like the rest of it.
Oh, you don't like,
This part. I like this part, though. Just like... Yeah. Megan smells like fish. Megan smells like fish. And sweat. Ba-da-boom. Ow.
Didn't even touch you.
But you almost did. It's what you call... an early reaction. To syphilis. Megan gave me syphilis. What have you done?
I don't know.
First you were doing speedballs in the other room. Now you give me syphilis?
Just try and... You know, chews are freaking creepy in this game, but they're adorable in Wind Waker.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, a speedball is when you combine heroin and cocaine, I believe. I know because I live in Vegas. If you've been here, it's a legitimate reason, I swear to God. If you haven't been here, you'll believe me when I say it's a machine over at the Flamingo.
I think it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to the Flamingo. In fact, I only learned it exists recently because I'm 19 and not 21.
I knew the Flamingo existed.
I didn't. In fact, I know nothing about Las Vegas, and I live here. But like I said, oh look, it's what's that bird called again?
I don't know. He's an asshole.
I like his hair.
If he steals stuff from you, apparently it appears in
the pawn shop,
Mm-hmm.
or that nighttime whatever shop. I guess you could call it a pawn shop. Oh, wow.
My path disappeared.
Yeah. Little fun fact.
Why did I go here?
In the if you use emulator cheats and you turn on the ability to get all masks, like have them all the time, when you give masks to the mask shop owner's lookalikes at the end of the game, you'll always have an all-night mask, an infinite amount of them. So you can just keep giving them all-night masks and keep all your other masks.
Huh.
Of course, it does nothing because it's at the end of the game, but... Also, real quick, Should we like worry about spoilers? Because I feel like we shouldn't.
This game?
Yeah, it's like it's
ancient.
yes, exactly. I won't get too night, Dad. I won't get too big on spoilers, but it's like you should know what's happening.
Go right ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, like, for future reference, I have nothing to say right now.
Oh, okay. I forgot to do stuff that's important. Stuff that's important.
Plus, the thing is, there's already 1,001 LPs about this game already.
True.
So, yeah, exactly. Because it's a classic game, first of all. Second, it's old. You know, I just thought of something. Do you believe in the rule about not LPing a game until it's a certain age?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I think that is a very, very legitimate reason not to.
Well, like,
I think people should play it for themselves instead of just watch a let's play of it.
right, but why do you think people shouldn't LP it?
I think it should have time for, people to legitimately play it themselves. Right. And I think 3 weeks is an okay, or maybe, no, not 3 weeks.
A month, 2 months,
yeah,
maybe?
a month to 2 months is a good amount of time. Because, okay, no, that's not true. Comparing it to myself, depending on the game, if I'm, like, really into the game, I'll go buy it I'll pre-order it. But, if it holds no, or kind of holds interest to me, I'll wait until it's cheaper. But then again, I don't look for stuff relating to it until I play it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's not so much for the sake of spoilers like everyone might think, because you have the choice of, I don't want to watch this LP, I'll avoid it. However, like, a game designer spent, or separate, like, maybe even a few hundred game designers spent years making this game, and you're just going to show it all right there instead of, like, having them actually experience it. That seems like...
Yeah.
Because, like, I want to become an indie game developer and learn how to do everything, so it just... That's what occurred to me more than anything else.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
This happened, remember that Sims game, or Sim City game I was telling you about that I remember playing? That was, like, very childish and colorful and cutesy?
Which one was that?
It was Sim Town, actually.
You probably told me, but I just don't remember Sim Town.
No, I didn't remember the name at the time.
Oh, okay.
All I remembered was, like, this weird burger place, and I had, like, zoos.
Oh, yeah, it was like Sim City, and it was
But
weird.
It was cutesy.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it turns out it's, like, a spin-off of it by EA. Maxis and EA.
Alright.
And for kids. It's
right,
just cutesy. Well, I'm trying to find it again, and I Googled it, and someone else searched it, and the top review, or top comment to it is, you shouldn't pirate it, you should go find it. Developers worked a lot of money,
but they're not making money on it anymore.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, you're okay with that being pirated, because it's DOS, it's ancient.
Yeah, it's like 20 years old.
EA is not selling it.
Correct. Okay, I don't want to interrupt you. In terms of piracy, there are two things that make piracy less. I would never pirate indie games because they make, like, your entire paycheck is based around this game selling. Second, I definitely don't care about pirating a game that's not making money anymore. Like for example, this isn't piracy, but ROMs, like this. Nintendo's not gonna give a crap.
Nintendo is making money on this because they still sell it on the Wii market and stuff like that.
Well, do you think Nintendo really cares about that $5?
No.
That's one thing, because remember...
Well, they do now. They're kind of really bad because they've messed up on marketing on the Wii U.
That's true, actually. I hear who's the Itoi, I think is... No, that's not Itoi. That's Iwata. He apparently cut his own paycheck in half so he didn't have to fire people.
I learned something.
What?
When Pokemon was just starting,
yeah,
the guy who thought of the idea,
yeah,
Game Shark was going down.
Game Shark? I mean Game Freak.
Game Freak.
Yeah, okay.
Was going down. They were losing a lot of money.
That's
and so during the development process,
you can climb that tree.
Yeah.
There's a certain spot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was hard for me to figure that one out, actually. Go on. Game Freak was tanking?
Yeah, they were tanking, and he didn't take a salary.
Oh, wow.
At all. So everyone else could.
That's... All right, real quick, to the people who say they have no faith in humanity because there's no good people, fuck you.
Okay, I'm not going up there right now.
That's
Bats and stuff, and I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, you have a snot bubbles if you want to use that.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
it doesn't matter. Well,
Um,
okay, people say there's no good people anymore. That's because the bad people are so much more noticeable. Like, which one do you notice more? Like somebody sitting at a bench waiting for a bus quietly to himself, or the guy who's on fire naked running in the street. You know.
I like your thing. But I thought that was just amazing that he did that. Yeah, bats.
Like this is a little bit of a this is sort of on topic. Another thing, people say like everyone's bragging when they say something good about themselves. Like I was gonna say, I consider myself a good person, and I do. But people doesn't it seem like people would complain about that.
Kinda. It sounds like you're bigotry.
Bigotry. I think
you're I don't know. I've lost. My
bigotry
train
is
of
not
thought.
I think you're talking about being like self-centered.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not, because I do. I try to do the good thing. I consider myself a good person. This really went nowhere. I made my point and Sizzle went going.
Yeah. I lost. My
Some
train
people
of
are good. Not all people are bad. Focus on the good. Let the bad. Try to fix the bad if you can. Because it would be great, but you're not going to get all the bad out of the world. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately. Like, I have a friend who's anti-religion, for example.
Completely anti-religion.
He thinks there should be no religion because of the problems it causes, according to him.
That sucks. Because I study history, so I do know the pros and cons of religion.
Mm-hmm.
And number one pro of religion is it
Self-worth.
self-worth. It does help people. Those people that felt lost at one time, like just they didn't know what to, like they're losing everything. Someone died in their family.
Right. Yeah.
They moved and they just don't have any semblance of their old life.
Yeah.
Religion, just being able to find community at a church is wonderful, and that's one of the few things I love about religion. But those bigots that are always, preaching about how their religion's correct are ruining it. They're the ones that create these problems, and I wish there was less of those.
Well, when I was talking about him being anti-religious,
is he talking about like?
Well, all right. Let me sort of give his reasoning, because I think people should be able to follow religion, but he has a point in some aspects. Like in a lot of Islamic countries, if you're homosexual, you'll die.
Yeah.
And that's purely based on religion. I think people should have the religion they want, but let other people do their thing. On both ends.
My number one problem with those people is why do you care? How does this affect you?
Well, it's a religious belief is the thing. They believe this shouldn't be a thing that happens.
And I love this because I actually see, I've actually brought this up in a debate. I say it weirdly. Well, we're out of time, but
well, you can finish up.
Okay, I used the fact that they always say that God can make no wrong, that the divines can't make any problems or fuck up in any way.
Right.
And
they're perfect.
Yeah, they're always perfect, and what they make is perfect. Well, in their eyes. Well, I always bring up then, why did God make homosexuals?
Exactly.
They bring up God didn't make homosexuals, and it's like, if he didn't make homosexuals, how do they exist? And then they just kind of go fish-faced, and it's hilarious. But,
well, they decided to become homosexuals and defy God. That's always wrong. I think we're done. This got weird.
Yeah, we got on religious debates. We shouldn't do that.
Next time we play, this old lady dies. Bye.